Alright, so this is going to be much more of a rant style video. I apologize in advance, guys, but it's just something I got to get out there. I am continuing to have videos sent to me and being asked questions everywhere about this YouTuber said this, and that YouTuber said that, and you said this, Luke, but then that doesn't match that over there, and a bunch of stuff like that. So let's talk about it today, and go ahead and like the video, because I know if I do this right, it will upset some people, and others will agree strongly, but at least stick with me until the end and hear all the points, and then comment away down below. I mean, seriously, blast me, agree, disagree, whatever you want to do, but please watch until the end so you have my full thoughts, and then we can discuss it down in the comments. And you guys know I try to respond to as many comments as possible, and this video will be no different. So here's the thing. I would not invest the way Meet Kevin chooses to invest. It is not a strategy I would employ personally. I would not use Chicken G's latest option strategy. I do not agree with some of Tom's analysis of the current environment. I would not invest in some of the companies Jeremy chooses to invest in. But here is the truth about all of that. Just because I don't like it or don't agree does not make it wrong, incorrect, or a terrible investing decision or anything negative at all. It only means one thing and one thing only, and that is it is not right for me personally. That's it. That's all that it means. All of our plans, risk tolerance, analysis, access to capital, time horizon, skill sets, circle of competence, and a host of other things are completely different for each one of us and different from you guys out there or anyone else. So for me, what everyone else is doing is not really relevant to anything I'm doing because it is impossible for all of those things to line up and be in perfect harmony, which just means our plans and strategies will be different. It is impossible for them not to be different. But the beauty of the stock market and why I love it so much is that all of us can win. Which brings me to my next point and truth about investing. And that is, I don't need any other YouTuber's way of investing to lose or fail in order for me to win. And they don't need my way to be a bust for theirs to be a boom. And I don't need to pick the same stocks as Jeremy for both of us to win. And I don't need to have the same strategy as Meet Kevin or Chicken G for all of us to be successful. I don't need to interpret the data coming out the same as Tom for both of us to have a portfolio of great stocks at great prices. None of that is needed for all of us to win. You can learn from all of us, put in the study, join all of our groups, join none of our groups, read books, take courses at a university, watch videos, and do the work necessary to create your own strategy that may or may not be similar to any YouTubers, and you can still win too. But if you decide one YouTuber strategy and plan is right, and then change your mind and jump to the next YouTuber strategy and kind of keep doing that over and over and again, it is possible you can kill your own investing strategy because all of our strategies just they don't line up with each other to kind of reach the same place at the same time because they're all unique. Yeah, we're all trying to go to the same place, but it's all unique in how we're trying to get there. It is hard to DCA and then switch to employ a sophisticated option strategy and then stop buying altogether and then start buying the dip and then love this stock with a great future, but then sell it when somebody else says it's going down and jump to this stock instead, and then only invest in one or two stocks only, then try to diversify. And I think you guys kind of get the point, and that was actually exhausting just trying to say it all, much less trying to do it all. But nobody that I know on YouTube is trying to screw their followers out of money or send them to the poorhouse or not provide as much value as possible. I have no issues with other YouTubers creating businesses outside of their channels. I have heard good things about Jeremy's group. I have heard good things about Meet Kevin's courses. I have heard good things about Tom's Patreon, and I heard good things about Ken's course he used to sell a few years ago. Each one of those provides value to the vast majority of their customers. I mean, obviously they're different costs, different styles, but none of them, from what I can tell, were intended to scam anyone. Now, I'm not saying scams don't exist. They most certainly do. I'm not saying that at all. But from what I've personally seen while researching for my own group before I launched it, and the feedback I've received from my members who are members of other groups and bought the courses of other people, they all said that they all provide value to their communities, and that is what matters. So I have no interest in calling out any YouTuber regardless of if we agree or not on strategy or stock picks or anything else. We all can win, and the reality is we can all point to data that basically proves our way is the best way, but the reality is nobody really knows. Peter Lynch and Warren Buffett are both all-time great investors. They have a lot of similarities, but they also have many stark differences. I mean, basically they pushed their chips in at different times on different companies using different strategies, but both won big over the long term. I have picked a strategy that I feel will do the best and fits my parameters for investing, my goals, my plan, and all that stuff like that. And I share it with you guys to help inform you of what I'm thinking and why I think that way and what I'm actually doing. But it's not so you can just blindly copy me. But it is absolutely so you can use it as one more piece of data to add to your collection of data points to make the best decisions for yourself and kind of simultaneously add it to your toolbox along with other information that others give you to make yourself a better investor. So hopefully this was helpful, and go ahead now. It's time now. You go ahead and blast away down in the comments if you guys want to blast me. I get it, and let's have a conversation about it. And you guys have a great day.